say, and that is this. Arr! And with all due respect to Eric, I'm so shy. With all due respect to Miss Connecticut and Miss Hancock County, you're not the only beauty queens up here. Not a queen. I've never been married, but I'm not a queen. But I was, in fact, elected, not once, but the only person in the history of St. Norbert College to be elected twice the campus ugly man of the year. I'm not making that up. I'm the kind of person, I'm the last person really that's going to take credit for everything. But in all humility, I would like to say that if it were not for me, there would have not been a Triple Crown winner this year. I mean, Bob, you think you want to take some credit, Zayed Espinoza? If it wasn't for me, no. 9 times I walked into that announcer's booth. 9 times. You remember, you like to forget Silver Charm, defeated in the shadow of the wire by the greatest rod I ever saw, given to a touch goal by Chris McCarron. I'm sure you kind of remember Real Quiet. 22 years in the waiting, this far in front of the finish line, and that far after the finish line, I get to call a Triple Crown winner, but no. And of course, Funny Side, one of my favorite horses, is owner Jack Knowlton back there. Hey Jack, too bad about Funny Side. Charismatic comes into it, 40 yards from the wire, he gets injured. He would have won the Triple Crown. War Emblem, you remember him? War Emblem, who was a stone cold front runner. He would just go to the lead and you couldn't beat him. What happens? They open up the gate and he falls on his head. I was so sure that Smarty Jones was going to win the Triple Crown that year. As God's honest truth. The night before the Triple Crown, I went out. You know how those architects have those wheels that measure how far things are? I went out and I measured 31 lengths. A length, by the way, is 8 feet 7 inches. I measured out 31 and I put a little mark of red tape on the fence at Belmont Park because I thought he was going to win by so much he was going to beat Secretariat's record. I'd like to thank Stuart Elliott for forcing him to run the third quarter in a 1.5 mile race in 22 4/5 seconds. And then, of course, Big Brown, he's running on a twisted shoe. He doesn't even finish the race. I'll have another fine. No, I'm not even going to run on the race. And then California Crown. Loser. So, I was supposed to keep on calling races through 2015. After California Crown loss, here's 9, I'm going, screw it. I'm out of here. The minute I walk out of that booth, Larry Comas walks in and calls up. And by the way, I will not recreate that race because Larry did a fantastic job. He was up in that test and he did the So if that's not enough evidence why I'm responsible for the crowd. So I'm at Belmont Park on the great day, and I can't stay. I've got to give a speech in Goshen, New York. So I stayed up through the Manhattan Handicap, and then I left. And he wins the Triple Crown. So then I said, well, I better go see this horse when he runs. He comes to Saratoga. I go to the track, and he goes there. So then I go to Cleveland, and I went, I'm not going to break everybody's heart. I was there to the race right before the Classic. I got in an Uber cab and watched it at the Griffin Gate Hotel, and he won! This year has been an absolute wonder for me. I have gotten so many awards from so many kind people, so many wonderful, worthy organizations, the Turf Riders, the Eclipse Award of Merit, for goodness sake, the Jockey Club Gold Medal, and on and on. I had to put another edition in the damn house to put all this stuff in here. But there is no more meaningful award than this one I received this morning. Because if it were not for you, people like Bob Baffert, Victor Espinosa, myself, and tens of thousands of other people that have had the privilege to work in this sport. If it were not for racing fans, there would be no horse racing. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I thank you for it all, and I thank you for everything.